Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the series of video tutorials today we will take a look how we can call an API. So we have the form already designed. So now the next step is to collect the input data that our users will put and then send that data to our API. So in this video I will be using one of the public API res. So we will be hitting this endpoint of the API. So in case of successful request, we will receive token in response, while in case of unsuccessful, we will receive error response 400. And in order to call our API, we will be using one of the npm package called Axios. So let's get started. So I have already installed the Axios. So first of all, we need to collect the input data from our form. So we have here, we can see I have an object inside our React hook state, so email and password. Now it's time to collect the data from our users and put the data inside email and password. So we will do that by on change. So here on change, it will be an arrow function and we will set values and we'll be using spread operator because we don't want to affect the rest of the data in our object. And then email will be e dot target dot value. So just copy this entire line of code and paste it over here and replace the email with password pass, as we have passed in our React state. So Control S, and now if we will go ahead and print this console.log and then values, Control S and go to our browser. So now open up the console. So if I type over here name@g.com and password 123, and here we can see our object. We are getting the email and password from our users. So now it's time to create another function. So whenever someone will click on sign in, we will collect this data and send it to our API. So in order to do that, let's create a function const, and function name will be like handle submit. You can name it whatever you want. And here I'm using prevent default because I don't want to refresh the page when the user will hit sign in. So now it's time to call this function handle submit. So I have the form over here, so on submit handle submit. So when the user will hit the sign in to call this function, the next step we will call our API. So first of all, we will have to import our Axios. So just type Axios, and here we can see the VS Code already imported for us. So now it's time to make a post request. Now just type over here Axios.post, or just type Axios and VS Code will give us extensions suggestions. So just type the URL res.in/API/login, and then we need to pass the data that we are getting from our users, and the data is email will be values.email and the password will be values.pass, and then we need to console the response, that is response. Control S and now go back to the browser, clear the console first and click hit sign in. So now we can see the status is 200 and we can see our token over here. So now it's time to store our token in our local storage. So in order to do that, we just need to come over here and type LocalStorage dot set item, and the first variable will be our item name, which will be token, and the second will be the token that we are gonna store in our local storage, and that will be res.data.token. Control S, and now if I go back to the browser, clear my console, go to the application, and then local storage. For now we have nothing in our local storage, but if I click on sign in, we will be able to see our token over here, and that's our token. But in case of wrong login and put something, suppose if I put something else, change the password and click sign in, we won't be able to store anything in our local storage. And if I open up the console, we can see error for 100 because the email and password is incorrect. So that's how we can call our API. So if you like the video, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. So in the next video we will take a look how we can make protected routes with the help of the token that we have added to our local storage. See you in the next video. Thank you.